Same could be said, though, of course, for Cloud9. I'm sure we'll take a look at their road down this particular. The last couple of days, so
I won. Okay.
Fresh one for both of these teams. Obviously,
actually, I haven't rewatched it yet. I like barely watched a minute of it.
Your main focus has to be keeping up in this with the slang of Optic Texas as we're early on into this P1.
Yo, this is actually so funny.
The return of the Mac.
I said, yo, Ken, I'm gonna hit middle with you. I was like, yo, Ken, I'm not gonna lie. Don't be surprised if you see me vault.
The Thieves had given Cloud9 for his return to pro play, and a solid start for him here, off 2-0, and already getting some early time as Pred finally finds something to work with here for big win. And that turns into a second. Now the pinch on the way from Kenny to break the hill. This is good stuff so far from Cloud9, though. Securing at least 15 to 16 seconds off of that P1. They're now trying to flip these spawns on their head, but Optic Texas have all their bases covered. Already 3 dead in the feed, 15 seconds, and you know exactly where Cloud9 are spawning. And this is the thing that I love about this game.
I'm very, 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 very surprised, bro.
Look at Shotzzy, just simply blocking the spawns to make them play for the team.
Oh my God.
A passing of the baton, essentially, feels like where you go, I'll go back, you know, just kind of playing on opposite ends of the field. And it's worked out nicely for Optic. Kremp does provide some ground to work with.
See, this is how I am as a player, bro. I'll break it down. And I'll be honest, dude. I don't think a lot of pros, there's definitely some pros that like do this shit, but I don't think like a lot of them do. I'm just gonna give you this example because it's not like some insane shit. But right here, literally the only thing I'm gonna say. But me blocking fucking normal or whatever. I saw the guy go right. I've never been in this scenario before. I'll be honest. Never been in a scenario where I'm blocking. I see the guy right. Hill's about to pop. So I either one hard block, knowing that we just killed Dante. I have 2 options here. I fucking either hard block or I just go to the time, knowing that Dante's going to spawn out behind us. But then they have a 2-2. And that's just better for them because they're coming out fucking every single angle rather than just like only making them spawn in one area, which is like everyone's ideal goal. So I told Kenny get time because I wanted a hard block to make sure Dante didn't spawn minus. But then, so I got this weird scenario because we knew this guy was on the right, but I was like, fuck, like I'm just in such like an awkward spot because like. I don't want to give myself bad timing left and right, and then not only that, Brandon getting collapsed in the middle. So I'm like, okay, let me just fucking ape this guy. And we died as well. So at this point, I'm just trying to salvage the fucking situation. And then I died for free. Rather than like now, the way that I'm gonna play it next time, I'm not gonna really tell you I'm gonna play it, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna play that whole situation different based on like the way that this just happened. If that kind of makes sense. I don't really know if that makes sense. That's very, very little, but believe it or not, like people won't go that extra step and go into a fucking private match and like trying to like picture that same scenario, and instead of like instead of just, you know what I'm saying? You guys fucking know what I'm talking about right now. And it's worked out nicely for Optic. Because right here I didn't know what to do, like genuinely, like. I didn't know. I've never been in this scenario where I'm in this part of the map. I'm a sub player. Like, I could either fucking camp behind the water truck or fucking find a spot on the map.
Kremp does provide some ground to work with, though, for Cloud9 trying to flip spawns around the back. And that elimination on the Shotzzy very well may do it. Dashy trying to hold on wherever possible. Shotzzy will get blessed with these backup. Just comes down to can they hold off this next threat? Does Cloud9 make their move? Nice challenge coming out for Optic, plus the response inside the hard point. Well received by the boys in green. That was a great 3-2-1 call right there out of the green.
Honestly, rethinking about it, I low-key, it actually would have been a godlike play if I just flooded the time. I don't know, like, I'm thinking about it. Who the fuck just did that? My God, bro.
Knowing that the close spawns were going to be in for Cloud9, and even though they're still there, Optic Texas are holding down from the front end. So now Cloud9 have to find a different way to try to approach this hard point, but every single time they go from a different angle, there's a player from Optic cutting them down. Flawless so far here at the P2 with only 10 seconds still to fight for. You would take this if you're Optic. Now you start thinking about that road or the new. Yeah, Kremp able to open up the scrap 10 seconds or so for Cloud9 to work with. Motion on the map for Attach to play over towards top art. That's looking for the future, trying to set up to the left side of the minimap. Shotzzy is on the way to try to contest this, and he will look
for Cloud9 to work with. Motion on the map for Attach to play over towards top art. That's looking for the future, trying to set up to the left side of the minimap. Shotzzy is on the way to try to contest this, and he will also have Kenny spawning with him. Shots from Attach away his position, and Texas will find the kills. Now it's just down to, can you move forward and collect eliminations that you need to open up the hard point.
And look at the spawn coming in from Dashy as well. He's going to be blessed with a free pin spawn over at Gold. That's a freebie onto Attach. You give the info to your teammates that they have to be playing around the middle of the map. But at the same time, Cloud9 have completely disregarded this hard point, trying to play for that spawn anew.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good, bro.
Yeah, and the shots go back and forth, and that will be one once again. So there's the spawns. Left to right, they go out.
Bro, that like reticle was so weird.
23 seconds to fight for over P3. Sib moving forward. He had a slow start at 1 and 5, but has picked it up lately. Can only open with 1 though. So again, Mac, he's got to find the kill.
Wait, hold up. Hold the fucking phone here.
Flip the spawns around completely. Shotzzy on 6 is looking.
I'm gonna go back into the comms now that I'm thinking about it.
The Shotzzy hasn't died for like the last 2 minutes. He's just been finessing around, trying to make the plays with the SMG, and might find himself in another opportunity. That makes it now 7 in a row.
I'm gonna go to the control after this, and I want to see if I had a fucking streak, because I could have sworn I had a streak. And then I said, yeah, I'm gonna streak, and then I didn't even have a streak.
When you got a player of his caliber, he's able to get things done. Not supposed to happen.
Yep, and an extra tool now earned in case things do get sloppy in the future with the Hellstorm being accrued. Kenny.
Nah, Brandon played that 1v2 godlike. Picture perfect, bro. No bullshit. Brandon's he's a dirty SMG kid, dude.
He wants the challenge, and Kenny says, get out of my face. 3 in a row for him. Mac trying to get around the back, also shut down.
Brandon knows like he's fucking. How much did you have to pay? Have 4,000 viewers. Yeah, this guy. Brandon did.
But Optic Texas starting now to run away with this game. And I find ourselves going into the second half of this one. Off the rotation, it should be allowing Cloud9 to set up properly. But when you have this much of a lead and you know that they're playing super safe, Optic have already worked their way on now. A couple players are approaching over towards that pool side. Is going to make this very difficult for Cloud9 to get in.
Yeah, cooler heads need to prevail here for New York. It does feel like it's getting into the world of frustration.
Yeah, it was, but he's a troll, so I let him be.
Like they're forced. Trying to follow up his cred. He's also off to a slow start this year, but does at least confirm the train. Hardpoint still in the name of New York. Follow up though, looking okay for Optic to have a chance to contest this. And Shotzzy once again on the outside, able to eliminate all of Cloud9 on the hill, leaving Sib by himself.
And now already look what Shotzzy is doing. He's thinking about those spawns for next. Can he catch the timing onto Mac? Yes, he does. So now if you are Cloud9, thankfully you're able to get a couple of those kills around that middle area. So Shotzzy's still going to be the lone man off the rotation. But again,
I shouldn't have lost this gunfight.
Another one-on-one between
I should not have lost that. I don't even know how I lost that.
Cloud9 should secure the spawns for the next hill.
Still 10 seconds though until this hard point opens up, so there will be this continual battle. You can get around the back, and Mac, you see him on the third-person perspective. He takes down Kenny around the outside. Follow-up trying to come through for Sip, but not gonna win the 1v1 he needed to versus Pred. Optic will own the hard point and also the spawns.
And now this only gets more difficult for Cloud9. You have to
wait, hold up. Wait, this is what confused me, because I saw Mac there. And the only reason why I could have easily just slid out fucking Dill a long time ago, but I thought Mac was gonna be in front of me, so then I could have just lined them up. But they double went middle. They're not in double middles. I mean, that is crazy. Double middle is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Holding in with a fucking 20 bomb. Holy shit. Guys, him. Chat. Get some fucking W's in the chat for my boy Golden. My God, I didn't know what the fuck I was saying there for a second. Thank you so much, Golden. You fucking beast, bro.
Of Optic Texas, and they have an opportunity to put this well with over 100 points in the gap. So we'll take a look to listen into Optic Texas, see how they're coming through the rest of this P2.
Middle one, and the leads are new. He's already new. Fresh street. I'm gonna go top him. Just go right together, okay?
Can't even hear you.
Actually, shit. I'm playing the top, okay? I'm just gonna top, okay? Top part cramp.
Yeah, Dante is actually gaudy for this shit. Look at this shit. Am I sick? Me and Peter. Fuck yeah, I'm sick. I've been sick for the past fucking ever since Thanksgiving. I didn't know how to listen very carefully. I didn't know explain how he died. I just said dead. Look at this shit. Like you could. I was gonna say he killed himself, but and then I was like, that's way too long. Let me just say he's dead. Try to listen.
Line on me. Live, man. I'm you dead. Let's go. I'm holding her back. I have her back. Ken, look at deep right. They can take long routes. Alright, I'm deep right. I think we'll catch the right. Catch the right. I hear him. I have it. You're gonna have it. Let's pick up from AG. Lower it. Back right. Watch out for people on me. Mac, I'm turn. I'm backing up, Ken. One speed. Yeah, deep left. I got it. Nice. Fucking shit. One could get through. Pick up right on spawn. Pick up right on spawn. I got you. You're gonna palm block him, go. No, deep left. One shot. Oh, nothing. I give up right. That's fine. Okay. Nice, good shit, man. Pick up right. Oh, love it. Okay, deep left attach. One's on hold. I'll pick up right. Big con. Okay, two. This is nothing. Nice, let's go. Let's go. Make sure you block them. Make sure you back up block.
Yeah, I'm backing up now.
Alright. There's 20 bombs, by the way. There's 20 bombs. I'm looking at this, guys. Yeah, they're palms on me. I'm living.
What could be full, maybe?
Help me right. I need help right.
I'm coming right.
They're all going right. I'm on right down.
Unreal scenes here, Jay. Optic are having it their way. Shotzzy in particular.
I could have actually got someone awesome there. If I went like cat room instead of
max efficiency, life after life as he's on another 5 spree with a chance for more in front. Dashy steals that one away. Matt giving him something to consider, but again, the help is there, and it's Optic all over the scoreboard, over 200 points.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before Optic able to dominate in this map. Number one, only needing 47 seconds left. You still have a couple players contesting towards the back end. Pred and Kenny combined for 2. Now the rest of CLOUD9, at least 2 players from CLOUD9 spawning all the way across the map, and now you got to take down all 4 players from Optic Texas who are fighting for every single second at the end of this P4. But in the middle of that listening, you could just listen to the communication from Optic. That really was a turning point. They see like, okay, we're up 70 points. These guys got to either push us on the hill so we don't get any more time, but when they do that, it's easy for us to find those kills and then eventually flip those spawns. Yeah. This has been textbook so far from Optic.
Well, CLOUD9 need to get another 17 points and avoid being one of the only teams in CDL history to be 100-point clubbed in 2 straight matches. Looking good to at least get over the 90-point mark here. Cramp has double. Very well may get them out of threat of the 100-point club, but still, the status of this map has been all green all the way.
Wow, I don't think we do.
If I'm calling at this point, the comms that I'm giving, just make sure the guns are hot. Obviously, they came out ready to go in this map, number one. We did not win a single rotation. They could potentially find themselves winning one here over towards P2, but they're still trying to fight for this final 20. And at the same time, you have Optic Texas players like Kenny who are securing those back spawns for new, just trying to call game at the next hard point.
And Pred also did see that Kremp had tried to sneak over towards gold. A little bit of resistance here from CLOUD9.
I would have killed
through P1 on the rotation to 2. You see Optic still spawning out as P1 was still active, so they are nowhere near this hard point. Shotzzy also dealt with. So, okay, now here's a chance for New York to try to give us something to at least give them some credit for. Bumping the hard point, good lockdown around the back, every route being covered, and every kill going their way.
Yeah, trying to show a little fight here. They're starting to get a read on how Optic Texas are playing this hard point, but as I say that, Prentice walks right through the front. He's able to secure 1. Now the teammates are here to assist him. All surrounding around this P2. That's a clean 4 dead. CLOUD9 all the way across the map, and Optic Texas can win it here.
Yeah, it just looked like one of those moments where, again, if you take a snapshot of the setup for CLOUD9, everything looked perfect, but that one player inside the hill just not able to watch the front, and you mentioned it perfectly. Pred just walks on in, finds a couple of kills, flips things around, and now Optic can win the game right here. Cramp tagged up just enough to allow assists to be tallied, and the final shots will ring out as Optic dominate map number 1, 250 to 130.
Holy fucking shit.
Second time we've seen them open up on the hard point on the
out as Optic just enough to allow assists to be tallied, and the final shots will ring out.
Token, routes, being aids. It doesn't get better than that. That's when that's when I wow. I want to see the Bruce 1v2.
Landed now.
Is this round, yeah? Or no,
one up. He's been spotted and tagged.
Oh, yeah,
Can he get through the bomb itself?
How do we even get in this scenario?
But you're gonna have to get information here from CLOUD9, where it's just so difficult to nuke. You have so many corners. Why
am I doing this, bro? Who do I think I am, dude?
Through the bomb itself.
Now, to be fair, I actually did think I was gonna be able to kill him, like, because like no bullshit. I thought he was gonna be. I mean, I would have been selling him, dude. I thought he was gonna be right here looking at the top window. I was gonna kill him on the side. Because that was like, that's where he shot.
The check shots, he's going to see the planter through the bomb itself. Attach, good trade. And hold on a second. Sib was going to surprise Kenny, so we go from a 4v3 to a 2v2. Fred next one up. He's been spotted and tagged. Can he get away? No. And now it's just down to Dashy. He's got an angle on attach. Can he stop the plant? He also sees Sib, so he's going to get the read on it. There's the shutdown. Bomb doesn't get planted. 8 seconds. Sib,
Brandon played that god.
Has to make the move. Caught on the slide. Opening shot.
Bro, Brandon literally zombed me down to
so
a
he's going to get the read on it.
No, as you look at this, check that. Check this. Now he knows he has that full 1 second. Let me chow this. And if he doesn't see him here, he knows he's to the right. Unless this guy literally somehow teleported the B with bomb.
Seconds. Sib.
Like Brandon literally played that.
He has to make the move. Caught on the slide. Opening shots are good. And
how do we run?
Moment of concern is over towards the outsides at A. This time it's a bit of a split. Shotzzy looking for an offside over through the stands. Past the B site. A little shoulder. Confirms that there are a couple of players nearby. Nade Cook bounced perfectly, and Sib will have to back off the angle, but we'll stay 4v4.
Oh, and that's got to be so annoying because you already know that Shotzzy's going to go for a pinch, and you got 2 players trying to focus on him, and at the same time across the map, Dashy with the AR finds that first blood, and now that avenue of attack for Shotzzy is open.
Cloud9 knows that they have to try to push forward. They do get attached to the slippery spot. He's been seen by Dashy. And now it's all on to Sib. First shot's clean. How does he get out of here, though, is the question, and the answer is he will not.
He's going to be basically behind.
Wait, let me actually see like what kind of timing he's getting here.
Again, Shotzzy somehow, some way, with an SMG, pushes on up and already finds himself in towards Art.
Couple of shots on the cross. Stun will also place, but Sib doesn't matter. The extra help from his own nade works out nicely, and Shotzzy is a cat with 9 lives.
What did not just stun?
His own nade works out nicely.
Wait, this game is actually dog shit, bro. Look where Mac just look how Mac stunned me. Mac stunned me.
Doesn't matter. The extra help.
Look where Mac's at. He throws it in this window, thinking that like it's landing in the top room. Because if you throw a stun in this doorway, you're thinking, all right, bet it's landing on top.
His own nade works out
somehow, some way goes over here. I don't even know how that's even possible.
He is a
but then he's like, all right, bet,
like
he's above me.
Mac on the hunt, seen over through the rafters.
His son just hold the
where he's gone to. I feel like we're going to be having this perspective on our screens a lot this year, Jay, because oh my goodness, he is the most impossible kill on the server right now.
Just can't keep track of him, man. He keeps getting lost. And when an SMG of his caliber is getting lost, you're just simply not going to have a good time. As that progression already working its way quickly up for that second segment. That's already 3 dead in the feed. Shotzzy on 5 in a row. B is now going to be able to be done. Time is going to be extended. And Optic now find themselves up by 7 lives.
Indeed the case. The only thing you could really wish for right now for Optic is to at least tie the tick count, because this looks like around that is pretty much a guarantee. Especially with the life count being where it is. Cloud9 have a lot of work to do. Mac, at least, again, able to keep them off of A. Sib's going to step up to deplete some of the progress.
Did he see me,
Hold
bro?
on a second. Cloud9 are starting to battle back in a pretty critical moment of this map.
Oh, yeah, it's just completely disregarding.
That was only
14 plays. No one can track. He makes us in this series.
He might be in the history books, World Guinness record. Like, I'm telling you, that guy's putting on a clinic all year.
21-8 through 2 rounds to this point. Mac not going to be able to do much besides just get the first. Cramp back over towards the B zone. Looking for another
big win.
Snap from Cramp. Big moment for zone. And the
2-piece with Kenny responding with 2 of his own. It's not going to force the Cloud9 to hit that reset button on their playbook. Try to work over towards that B street, and now when you're trying to wrap back over towards Pool, you got Pred sitting nice and comfy in there. He's able to catch a double. So only 45 seconds to work with. Not a single segment earned to their name, but 3 kills go in their favor. Now you can stop that time at A.
Yeah. Mac trying to pull off his best Shotzzy impression and get lost through the map. Good for 3. Has an idea that Shotzy's playing bottom side vault and says no need to chase him. He's already gone. Dashy after the stun comes out, slides over, finds the trade back. Again, no more progress being made. And further than that, Optic will get over towards the Cloud9 spawns. Good shutdown from Sib, but still more damage to be dealt here. It's only 25 seconds to fight for Cloud9's offense.
All right, Cloud9 do find a couple kills, though. The bad thing is, though, that they're still on their side of the spawn. So Optic is going to put himself in a position over.
He's going to be off the regen, and then as soon as he does, he hops right back into the point. Are we joking? This kid is a monster, and now he's
closing out here with the way that this
Bro, am I fat?
Yeah, sure.
I think the canes. I think in a different world, I ate the canes before the match or something. How am I not jumping out this window?
Mitigate over towards B Street. 4 for 1, the opening exchange. Cloud9 trying to force Optic back deeper into their spawn, but it's Kenny and Shotzzy that open up space to get onto B immediately.
I actually almost lost that gunfire. This vault gunfire here?
Now they have all their angles cut. You have it, both SMGs watching those mid lane areas, 1 through vault, 1 through double doors. That's already 2 dead. You know, at least one player still sitting inward towards top part. And this is beautiful again out of Optic Texas. Not a trophy system in sight, but they are continuously working up this progression over towards B as first segment gets complete.
That will tie the tick count if we do go to a 5th round. New York, nice little resurgence here though on the defensive end. Still hold a bit of a life lead. Pred, AR in hand, trying to find where Crimp has gone. And he will not be able to track him down in time. So here we go. Again, Cloud9 looking much better here on their defense. Just down to can they actually stop any more progress from happening.
Kills Mac.
Yeah, Crep is making their life a living hell. He's just staying alive over at that P2 area, forcing all of Optic Texas continuously to spawn over towards gold.
Oh,
he gained the info. Now Dash is going to try to slide with the
Did we say Mac?
2 players there. So
sworn we said Mac.
Cloud9 doing what they need to do on the defensive end, but 3 go down at the wrong time. Now Optic have a little presence around this mid-map at A.
Yeah, a little bit of a double stack in for a moment. Pred and Shotzzy working on this first tick at A. It will be locked. That will be the defensive advantage for Optic in round 5. Can they just put it away here, though? Second tick of progress lock. More elimination still coming through for the green wall.
Hello!
See! Wow! 32 and 16! Just slides through and rips Mac's head off, and now he's in your spawn. He does get shut down, but the damage has been dealt as an extra 60 seconds gets added to the clock.
Yeah, thankfully Crep was
Shut down, but just slides through and rips Mac's head off. See! Wow! 32 and 16! Just slides through and rips Mac's head off, and now he's in your spawn. He does get shut down, but the damage has been dealt as an extra 60 seconds.
That's where like I rewatched it. I'm like, why?
Thankfully, Crep was able to find that trade because if Shotzzy would have did what he did in that previous attacking round, just playing his life as beautifully as he did over towards Art, that would have been the round right there. Now Optic Texas with a minute to work with, up by 2 lives. Little bit of map control presence from there.
Oh my god, this is so
Shotzzy going on another pinch. Unfortunately,
wait. Okay, so hold up. You're telling me. Let me see.
Now Optic Texas with a minute to work with, up by 2 lives.
Okay, so who spots me?
Little bit
7?
of map control presence.
5?
Now
Who's 5?
Optic Texas with a minute to work with, up by 2 lives. Little bit of map control.
Like why though? Like what? And then unless Mac said, "Yo, pick a middle." That makes no sense to me, bro. Wow, I should have had this timing. Now that I'm rewatching this shit, if I'm crap, I'm thinking, oh, bet like whoever's tomorrow has my middle. My teammate just died from vault. Let me hold vault. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Now,
unless he said, yo, pick a mid or some shit.
By 2 lives.
Or they're just fucking tweaking. He's like, fuck it, let me check this shit.
SMGs, you have Shotzzy going on another pinch. Unfortunately, does get cut down. And now if you are Cloud9, you just got to hold strong.
Maybe easier said than done. Good.
I guess I was bound to have
he gets over towards
that time. I was having a good time.
In trouble. Dealt with swiftly. The follow-up good from Mac. Again, he has really been a resurgence in terms of his ability to take a year off, come right back in and hang with the best. He's looked solid. But still, 8v7, 35 seconds on the clock. This is not done yet. New York giving themselves some advantages, but work to be done as they need to track down Dash.
5v6. Basically a round of search and destroy here. As Mac is able to get the better of Dashy. No more respawns now for the green wall. As this is going to be their last push, but Crep finds 1. Pred and Dashy combined for 2. As this is going to be their last push.
I see what he's thinking, dude.
No more respawn.
Because he sees me, like, go there. He sees his teammate top ammo. They're like, oh, shit, we're good.
Now for the green wall. As this is going to be their last push, but Crep finds 1. Pred and Dashy combined for 2. Make it 3. And this is a scary moment